Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Defend Your Picks, the show where we all learn from your drafts at your local store. My name's Richard, I'm filling in for Richard Spriggs, so I've got at least one box ticked, and I'm here with SJB.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Big fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Me personally?
First time, long time.
Alright, so we've got something a little bit different for you today. For starters, we're not at a local store, we're at Draftaholics HQ, and we're going to be drafting a box of Modern Masters. We're going to be following on with Sammy as he drafts his seat.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So, Sammy, what was your strategy going into this draft?
Well, I looked at the spoiler half a time.
Yeah, good.
Meaning I got halfway through and then I decided to do something else.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of interesting cards, a lot of cards I had never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I noticed straight away was that there was a lot of fixing.
Yep.
So going into it, I knew that there was no real risk in taking like a gold card up front.
Yeah, you've got a powerful one there, I saw.
Yeah, it's something that I wouldn't normally be so excited about, but it didn't really concern me so much in this format. The other thing I noticed was that there's a lot of removal in this format, and so finding redundancy seemed to be really important.
Yeah.
Which kind of leads into what my first pick was, which was that Broodmate Dragon, which sort of does both things.
Yeah. So leaping straight into three colours.
Yeah. Well,
and then you've got fixing for it right there.
I figured I didn't have to play it if I didn't want to, but at least I had that option. But taking from here, and you'll see, I try pretty hard to play it. So I think with this pick, I'm taking land.
Yep.
That Garul Gate, pretty sure.
Yep.
Or that's CDS
would
Signet.
make sense.
Yep. And then that was me just checking to see what colours it was.
Oh, so you're going to take the Signet. So you've actually got a tricolour land there in your exact colours.
Yeah, the thing is I really like Signets. And basically because they're getting you there quicker and...
Okay, so it's the ramp as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think Signets are really cool. I mean, a lot of my experience with a lot of these cards just comes from cube drafting.
Okay.
And I've really liked Signets in those cubes.
Yeah, so valuing basically the ramp over the third colour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, precisely. So in this one, I didn't pull it to the front, but that the +1/+1, the Glorious Anthem for your tokens, was the other card I was thinking about.
Okay, was that Gaia's Anthem that was in there?
No, the white one. That one.
Intangible Virtue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I was considering that.
There's also the August Spree, which is in your colours, and it's a removal spell.
Yeah, and I actually had a couple of chances at August Spree as well. But I thought that it might be a little bit too early because I'd seen there was so much removal in this format. I wasn't so hot about taking it so early. I felt like it was probably at about replacement level. And
okay, so you're just going for the fixing again.
Yeah, you'll see I take a fixing a lot. Generally speaking, I'm a big fan of making sure that I can play the cards that I've drafted. And because I'm seeing a lot of Jund cards coming through, I'm feeling pretty confident I'm going to be able to make that Broodmate work now. And so now I'm actually trying pretty hard in order to take cards that are really going to make it work. Yeah,
so it's very open from your right.
Yeah.
Is there any concern about passing the person to your left, basically almost assuring that they're in the same colours as you there?
Yeah, to be honest, it's probably something I should worry about more than I do. But I wasn't concerned about it at this point because the cards that we're getting were such high quality.
Yeah.
I really rate Signets very high. I think Magnajet's a great card as well.
Yep.
As I just took it then. This is an interesting one. I was thinking about taking that Llanowar Elf, the one that adds white.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I don't know card names.
But again, it's for is that for going greedy and going 4-color?
Yeah, no, not necessarily,
but
just more ramp. Just being able to get that Broodmate potentially on turn 4 or 5 is so exciting to me. And any other potentially big bombs that I could be getting from this point of the draft. I took the Guildgate in the end though because I really like Guildgates.
It makes there's a couple of other synergies in the set with it as well. The ogre and that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've got a Putrefy there, which is ideal removal. Like that's probably I'd say above replacement level.
I think so as well. It's like that one, and it's Terminate in this set, I think, as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're the two that I really want to be seeing.
Yeah.
Really glad to get that one. I didn't end up getting a Terminate, so very happy with that. Just go back through them again because there was a little bit of a build up at the other end of the table.
So you've already started to get a pretty good handle on your fixing there.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you looking for now? Are you wanting to shore that up a little bit further, or are you looking at
I'm looking for creatures, to be honest. And I actually go a pretty long time without getting a lot, and I started getting really worried towards the end of the second and beginning of the third pack. But I ended up, my creatures were fine in the end.
Another solid removal spell there.
Yeah, and a good one too. Yeah.
And then is that? It's off the screen there, but is that the Golgari thing that makes tokens?
Yeah, when a creature dies.
Yep.
Yeah, but I wasn't really thinking that way at this stage.
Okay.
Yeah. another opportunity to Guildgate here. Thunderous Wrath as well is another card I actually wasn't quite sure how to judge it.
Yeah, it's very expensive if you don't play it.
But
as
even
you draw it, basically.
and like I know that in ADR, like it was pretty good because still like a 6-mana removal spell is probably fine. You know, it's not ideal, but it's okay. But I wasn't sure in a format whether removal is so efficient, whether it was still good. So I thought it was safer to just take a Guildgate instead.
Yeah, and if you're still looking to shore up your mana a little bit more, you can always do with another Guildgate.
I feel like you can't really take too many of them is the other thing. Like you're always going to play every one you get if there are any colours, so there's no real risk.
And as you said, there's a bit of redundancy in your colours, particularly in the removal in the set. So
exactly.
Now you've got the Cathari Bomber there, which would put you in the direction of sort of a token strategy. I didn't see what you take there.
I'm still taking...
You're just taking more
Cygnus.
fixing?
Yeah,
more Cygnus.
I'll take Cygnus for days, I'm telling you. Cygnus is so good.
Yeah, and that goes in the same deck as the Rotworm as well, because there's that sacrifice theme.
So I like the Rotworm. I actually end up with a couple of those you'll see a bit later. I'd say a card I've never seen before, but I thought, 5 in the front and 4 at the back seemed alright. Yeah, it's a big creature. And it can go late as well.
Yeah. Are you looking at those synergies with the smaller creatures and the unearthed creatures and that sort of thing now?
Yeah, if I can find stuff like that, I'm happy to take it, but I really want it to stand on its own as well. I don't want to be taking creatures that only work in those decks because I don't really have a lot of sack outlets yet. So later on, you'll see I start leaning more in that direction, but that's almost like my deck had better be doing something at this point.
Okay.
So I think generally speaking, I'm really just trying to find good efficient 2 and 3 drops still.
You've got a pretty big top end at the moment.
Yeah. So Jailbreaker is great for me. That's one I really was excited about.
They really Thoktar came back.
Yeah. Well, I saw the Jailbreaker a bit earlier, and I was like, I really hope this comes back. I'm very pleased to see that. I would have played 4 Jailbreakers if I could get them.
Yeah, I guess they're always going to be just a regular 4/4. They're always going to be able to attack if you've got
the thing.
Gates.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever a game where I couldn't attack with it. Yeah.
So it's still not a really cheap creature.
No, it's not. But
so
it's
still
at least
some 2s
efficient.
and 3s.
Exactly. And here was a card that I thought might be good for my sideboard.
The Trap.
So I ended up taking the Trap here.
Over the 2-drop. So you've got
the Spike Jester. Yeah. So I figured that seeing the Spike Jester come so late, I was like, all right, well, maybe this isn't really a card that I necessarily need. I ended up with a couple of them in the end, but didn't play any because it's not really the sort of thing I wanted to be doing.
As in it was too aggressively focused.
Yeah, and it just, if my game plan is to be trying to get up to big mana and then playing those big creatures as quickly as I can, it doesn't really work when you're playing 3/1s.
Although, it blocks okay. A 3-power creature is going to take most things down.
But it's such a token format as well.
Yeah,
I think my opponents are just going to be attacking me with 1/1s a lot, and then it's not blocking anything, and it can't attack either.
But
so
I guess you can allow 1/1s through.
Sure.
I probably would have taken the 3/1 just because it's more likely to get me to those bigger creatures that I've got already.
Totally valid. And as I said, I end up with a few of them because I have to make that decision later. Yeah. But I'm not super happy about it.
Oh, and you got the Germination back as well.
Yeah.
So that is potentially something you might consider.
It's something I could consider playing. Yeah. I'm just going to pull my mana at the front because I just want to see what I'm looking at here.
Yeah. So that's the end of pack 1. When you're going into pack 2, what are you looking for to fill in?
Again, still creatures. I want those 2s and 3s that are going to help me on curve. If I can find something that's going to help me block early, that's something in particular I want. I want to be able to be playing creatures, landing my signets, and then playing big stuff. That's basically the game plan that I'm moving for. Given that I hadn't been through the format before, I don't, even to this moment, I'm not entirely sure what sorts of creatures it is that I'm looking for. I just know that sort of archetype of that costing more than anything else.
So you've obviously passed quite a lot of Jund cards to your left. Are you worried too much about what's coming from your left in this case, or are you just more going to be cutting what's left of those colours so that you get a good pack 3?
I'm just taking the cards for me. I feel like even if you're inside the same colours in this format, you won't necessarily be in the same archetype.
True.
And so because I've taken basically every Guildgate that I've seen, I've taken every Signet that I've seen, hopefully the players to my left, if they are playing my colours, they're playing them second colours because they're not going to be able to do the same thing I am because you need those Signets in order to do it. Yeah, so that's my hope, really. But it is nothing more than a hope.
Yeah, so you've got a Grizzly Spectacle there and a Scalding Tarn that is a good value card. But
I'm going to be taking it, The Grizzly Spectacle's fine. 4-mana removal, it's obviously exceptional in other sets, but it's probably just pretty good here. I'm never going to be too disappointed taking solid removal that's doesn't ask any questions.
Yeah. You had a red unearth card there, the pinger.
But I wasn't sure yet if that was like a sacrifice theme was really what I was going for. And I also wasn't sure what my two main colours were.
Yeah,
that was one thing. And you'll see me think a lot about this spider. And then later on, I have the draw 3 in green.
Yeah.
And I think about that for ages too.
This is also
actually an important one. Yeah, so Thrymax... I really want to take it. My thought process was the chance of someone else being in exactly Jund is so low that I'm going to try and table this card because I think that I've got a better chance of tabling that than of tabling the Spectacle. And you'll see that I get rewarded for that later. Yeah.
So if they were both the one colour, like a single colour casting cost, would you value the removal spell or the spider or
the Thrymax?
Or the Thrynax?
If the Thrymax was one colour, I would have taken it without a question. It was literally because it's exactly 3 colours.
Yeah.
So I was fairly confident I'd be able to wheel it.
So you're basically betting on the wheel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you took Grizzly Spectacle there. Yep. So
and now I'm feeling really good
removal.
I'm feeling really good about my removal at this point, and I'm like, all right, well now I can really start focusing on my creatures.
So you've got a Spike Jester, so it's another good 2-drop, but then you've also got this Aristocrat, which goes straight back into that token sacrifice strategy.
So at this point now I'm thinking, all right, I think that red-black is probably what I'm looking at, with green as my splash. And I think that I've seen a lot of good cards that would suit me for red-black sacrifice, so that's why I'm going to take this Aristocrat now.
Yep. And there was also a Goblin... what is it? The make 2 1/1 goblins.
But because that's a common, I'm hoping
Dragonfire.
I'm going to see a lot of those. It's a pretty generic card.
I was just thinking maybe that's something that might wheel as well.
Yeah, that's a good hope. Yeah.
So you've got the spider, but you sort of moved away from green as one of your main colours.
Yeah, now I'm really worried about, I'm okay with green, but I'm not okay with double green. So I'm thinking, all right, red and black is really what I'm looking at.
You've got a Pyroclasm there. That kills a lot of things.
It does, and it is what I end up taking. But now these are the 2 cards I'm tossing over, the Cower and Fear and the Pyroclasm. I end up taking the Pyroclasm only because I'm still not positive of what I'm doing, and I think it's a higher impact card. But I end up... It's strange that I get back that foil Cower and Fear and I play that over the Pyroclasm. I never end up playing the Pyroclasm. Yeah. And you can see another Cower and Fear in this pack. I'm pretty sure I take that in this one too.
Okay. Over the creature.
Yeah.
So, and that was an unearthed creature as well. So giving up a little bit of value on that.
I am, but I really like those token strategies in these formats, and being able to play against those is really important to me.
Yep. So you've got another Signet. Still taking the fixing.
Love those signets. Take them for days.
Yeah. So you're feeling like you might be a little bit short on the 2 and 3 drops here?
Yeah, hard out. So this is what I was mentioning before. Now I'm getting towards the end of pack 2, beginning of pack 3. I'm like, all right, I really got to start doing something about my curve. Like, I like where my creatures are, but I really need to be doing something.
So you had a 2-drop there, and also the Mana Elf, Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Yep.
But the Sylvan Ranger also fixes your colours.
Yeah, which is why I'm going to take it here.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even sure if I was going to play it at that point, but I was like, all right, well, if I do end up getting a really good green card in my 3rd pack, then I can still make green one of my main 2 colours, in which case this card's going to be great in order to help me out. And I wasn't really giving anything up. This pack's a stinker.
Yeah. It's it has got that, what is it, the Unearth, the red card, the Scourge Devil.
Is that even good, though?
It is if you've got a lot of tokens hanging around, I guess.
But
you're not really in the beatdown, though.
I hadn't really taken those cards yet. I think in the end I probably would have ended up playing it if I'd had one. I certainly didn't play the Revive. But it's, I didn't really... I couldn't judge whether it was good enough or not. I thought that Revive at least had some kind of sideboard appeal.
I think it's probably more if you're in the aggressive version of red-black, where you're making a lot of tokens and just swinging.
Which is exactly what I was passing to in the end.
Yeah. So I've got a Pit Keeper. You don't really have very many early creatures to end up in the pit, though, do you?
No, but what else is I going to take?
It's still a 2-drop, and you need 2 drops.
Yeah. None of these other cards were playable, and they weren't worth hating. So I'm going to take this and see what happens.
Yeah. So really, you're just looking for those early creatures to fill in your curve at this point.
Yeah, it's starting to get really serious, and I'm really wanting to start to see some. Because I've got all those signets, I'm thinking that the 2s are less important. I don't need to end up with 4 or 5 2-drops, but if I could end up, if I could get 2 or 3 good ones, yeah. And I was really excited about that.
Yeah, because a 3-drop.
I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah.
And it does work in with that token strategy if you end up, getting more to support that.
Exactly. Yeah, and I did already have the Aristocrat as well, so I was thinking that there's something I can still do.
Spike Jester?
Yeah. And
you're pretty happy to see that?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, well, at least I can get this card now, yeah. Although I don't end up playing it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And for
here's my
Cower
curse.
here.
Yeah, Cower, yeah.
So you're probably not getting a whole lot more back here. The Dragon Fodder didn't wheel
No.
for that. As we wind up this pack, what are you looking for in pack 3? Still just those early creatures?
Yeah, I'm still hoping for another big bomb that I can open. But failing that, I'm really looking for just like utility creatures getting me up to keeping me alive until I can play my big guys and sort of taking it from there. Like I've got the good removal. I feel really confident that if my opponent plays something really strong, then I can get myself out of those situations. And it's really just a matter of putting myself in the best position to then win from that point.
Yeah. So you took the discard card rather than the revive there.
Yeah,
Again,
neither will get played. So
yeah.
Cool.
So reviewing your picks here. You can see lots of fixing.
Yeah,
lots of removal.
Lots of removal, lots of big stuff. But really focusing on turns 4 through 6 at the moment.
Yeah.
I've got to do something about, except for the signets, obviously, in turn 3. I really want to do something about getting some good early blockers. That would be really key.
Just something that affects the board early, because even your removals are expensive.
Exactly.
Like the Putrefy, it's 3 mana, but you don't really want to be playing that on turn 3.
No, the Magma Jet is the only good early removal that I have. Yeah, like Putrefy could cost 6 for all it matters. Like,
that's right.
You're saving it. But I've got really solid removal that doesn't ask questions. I can just get rid of stuff. I've got this the Overload +2/+0
Done charge.
Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm thinking, all right, well, since I've got the Sacrifice outlets and I've got this, I can, if I see some more Goblin creators, I can make something out of it. Which makes the Pyroclasm less appealing, but what are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, you're going to need those creatures as blockers anyway.
Yeah.
Did you end up playing the Pyroclasm?
No. I didn't play the Cowers or the Pyroclasm, but I brought in the Cowers in most of my games.
Okay, so opening pack 3 now. Anything specific that you're looking for? Like any card in mind?
Those 2s and 3s, or like a good bomb that I can still be ramping into as well. Yeah, that's the other good thing I've got. Yeah, had a good read of this one, just reminding myself how it works.
Thunderous Wrath. Okay, so I mean, if you're on the aggressive strategy, the Carnage Gladiator might be good.
And I think Carnage Gladiators, I think it's got a lot of value. I think it's a really good card. Now, Harmonize is the one. This is the time that I'm really thinking about it. I'm like, I'm making a decision now. Like, do I want to be main green or not? Because I'm not going to play Harmonize in a deck that can't cast on turn 4.
Yeah, exactly. The double greens.
Yeah. Like, I really, really want to make that card work if I'm going to make it work.
And you've already got quite a lot of double black in there as well.
Exactly. That's the real risk. And I had double red spells as well.
Yeah.
I really had to make a decision now, and I decided that I was better off having creatures than playing that Harmonize.
I think that's the pick.
It's annoying because like Harmonize is so incredible.
It's very powerful, but you've got no creatures that are really powerful until 4 or 5.
Yeah, exactly.
At the moment,
and 4-drops are good because you can cast them on turn 3 with signets.
Yeah.
So I like the Gladiator there. Yeah.
And it enables you to be aggressive if you want to be as well.
And because it regenerates as well, like in a worst case scenario, you can still be defensive with it. Like you lose a life, but who gives a shit? Yeah.
Oh, Gorklan Rampager, that's pretty good for you.
Unfortunately, it's a green card, and I'm thinking that while I do this, I'm like, I think it's too good not to take. So
well, you have got the fixing for the green.
Exactly.
Even if it's not your main colour.
Precisely. It's just double green that I'm really worried about.
And it is a 4-drop.
Yep, and it's a great 4-drop too.
Green 2-drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even now, like I'm going to take this card because I need the 2-drops and it's a 2/2. So, it's not so bad, and it's a good blocker, so it's got a lot going for it. But I'm still not. I was excited about being double Dana Charge in one pack. Yeah,
that's pretty unusual.
I'm not upset that I didn't take the Harmonize. I still think I made the right decision, even though I've now taken 2 green cards. Here's another Spark Jester. This is basically I can take that removal. But I thought that maybe I probably had enough removal by now.
Yep.
And I didn't really feel like it was entirely necessary, and I was better off focusing on creatures while I could get them.
Yep. That makes sense.
I can't remember if I take the Jester or the 1/1 that becomes a 4/4, because I end up with both of them. It must be that one.
So you said that you didn't play that first Spike Jester?
No. I didn't play either, no. Yeah, I was really worried about 1/1s. Just from the limited amount that I'd seen, it seemed like there were just heaps of them. Yeah, there you go. So I take that one because it's a 4/4 when it attacks.
Yeah. I think...
How do I change it? Yeah, I changed it to Spike Jester.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I was going to say, I think I would rather have the Spike
Yeah.
Jester, just because it blocks better.
It ends up wheeling anyway, so
okay.
I end up with both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree that it does block better, but it's only blocking better when your opponent isn't attacking you with 6/1/1s.
Yeah, it's true. Dragon Fodder, see that blocks 1/1s really nicely.
Yeah, but also the Jailbreaker. What I was saying before, I want to play as many Jailbreakers as I can.
Yeah.
I'm in a point now where I really need 2 drops.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the Dragon Fodder and just hoping like hell I can get another Jailbreaker at some point.
Yeah. There's some more fixing for your green.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another one in there too.
Yeah.
So,
you could take either of those at this point.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Good gates are good.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you've got another
Aristocrat.
3-drop that's pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, and also the Beetle, which I'm told used to be a rare as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's a rare that's dropped a common.
It seems reasonable in that sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly. But, what am I sacrificing if I don't have enough Aristocrats? So I'm thinking, all right, I'll take the Aristocrat. Given it's a common, I can potentially see another one anyway. Because the Aristocrat's got bigger game.
Yeah, because you're not deep on that sacrifice theme.
Nah, but the Aristocrat's just a good card anyway. Like, it's got good utility.
Yeah.
And, at the end of the day, it's still a 2/2.
Yeah. I think it's much better than the Beetle
I think so,
deck.
yeah.
Because
there are other decks at the
just a
table.
1/1.
Yeah, there are other decks at the table that would have really liked that Beetle anyway.
Another Dragon Fodder.
Yep. Great card.
Inquisition.
Yeah, there's another Beetle anyway,
Yep.
but I'm taking that Dragon Fodder.
You took that over the green 2-drop.
Yeah, I really like the Dragon Fodders, and I don't want to have too many green cards in my pool either.
Yep.
I know I'm going to play all the Dragon Fodders. Yeah, I'll take the Wrath here. I'll take the Horn. I think the Wrath, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Again, still not entirely sure how good it is in this format, but having it was at least an option.
Yeah. Do you still feel like you're short on creatures at this point? Or?
Yeah, I would. I mean, my preference would still be to be taking good utility creatures at the 2 and 3 slot, but I feel like I've probably got enough in order to make it work anyway. And given the pure number of signets that I have, I can probably make a deck out of what I have.
So was the turn off on that one that it was green primarily? That
and also I just really like fodder. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've got the Dana charge as well. That can make work, true. And I've got my 2 Aristocrats now as well. Mm-hmm. So I've got a lot of this half of this red black deck anyway.
Yeah.
So I can kind of do that, and then while my opponent's sort of dealing with that, then I'm playing my Broodmate Dragon or playing one of my 5/4s.
Yeah. So I guess you've got the half that has the sacrifice outlets and the creatures to sacrifice, but you don't have any of the things that gain you life. What is it?
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Falconwrath Nobles and that sort of thing.
That's right. Yeah,
that's what you're missing.
That's the stuff that you really need as well.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
So how do you feel about your deck at this point? Is it good?
No, I think it's okay. I definitely don't think it's good, but I think that it has a lot of pieces that it needs in order to be sort of a high variance deck, and then I can get wins out of it. That's the key thing that I'm looking for in my decks. Yeah, I think that I've got high enough impact cards that I can make a real curve, and I can do well with it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I just take a card that is never going to get played.
Yeah, over yet another Guild Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shimmering Grotto.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Damping Matrix because I was worried that there might have been an artifact sub-theme in the set, and that could possibly have...
So not having looked at the spoilers thoroughly.
Yeah, exactly.
There's not a lot going on in the artifacts.
There you go, yeah. It certainly didn't come in.
Yeah.
But the Shimmering Grotto wouldn't have either, so it's all right.
Another Spriggian.
Yeah, so this is the one that I wheeled before.
Okay.
Yeah, I took the Spike Jester instead of it, remember?
Oh, right, that's right. Yeah, you swapped it. Yeah, that's right. So did you end up playing the Spriggian? Oh, you wheeled the other green 3-drop as well, so that's good news, because you might play that one. Did you end up playing that one?
I can't actually remember. I'll have to check my pool. I certainly didn't cast it, I know that much.
Yeah. Okay, so we're sort of winding up here. How did you end up going in the... did you get a Rotworm?
Yeah, and also a Seal. So a good couple of late picks as well. So in the draft itself, I only ended up 1-2, which is really disappointing. The 2 matches that I lost, one was very, very close, and one was not particularly close at all.
Yeah.
Against Draftaholics' own Alex Byatt, I lost round 1.
The Grudge smackdown.
Yeah, I assure you, no one's more disappointed than I. But it was a really good match, very, very close, right up to the last turn. In round 2, I was just run over because as you can see from my card. My pool is not particularly fast, but if I can lay good blockers, then it was going to be okay. The problem is that I had my early blockers removed, and then it was just basically stepped over. And then round 3 was very good for me. Managed to win that one.
Yeah, good. So 1-2 overall.
Yeah, 1-2 overall. Disappointing result, but the deck is okay. The
So we can
good
see
cards are good, the bad cards are bad. You know?
Yeah, we can see your deck here.
Yeah.
So I can see you actually end up playing most of your early drops there green, besides the dragon fodders. So yeah, choosing to play a little bit more heavily on the green than you were thinking.
Yeah, but then once I actually were looking at my signets and I'm looking at my lands, I was like, all right, well, I can make this work. Like, I've got 3 green guild gates, and I've got 2 green signets. So it doesn't really require a lot of forest in order to make the green cards work at this point.
Yep.
I still don't think I could have played Harmonized, but I'm happy playing the green cards that I have. I don't think at any point I was ever really stuffed for land, for a specific colour.
Yeah.
But I did flat out in a lot of games, unfortunately, even though I was only playing 16 lands. And I was even starved a couple of times as well. So I think I got beaten by Magic in a lot of opportunities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you miss the Spike Jesters? Did you side them in at all? Or
no, I never brought them in.
Yeah.
I was happy with the 2 drops that I had. I really liked casting my signets on turn 2 and not worrying about that should be casting a 3/1. And potentially doing much bigger things on my turn 3. Casting some of my 4 drops was really, really important.
Yeah. Great. Well, thanks for that, Sammy.
No worries. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure. And I think the deck was really interesting. It was a really interesting draft.
Yeah,
it was
I think
good
so
to
too.
see that strategy of taking the colour fixing early and then going deep on it.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah. So if you would like to get involved at home, you can contact us via social media. You can find us on Facebook. You can contact us on Twitter at DraftaholicsMTG. You can also go to our website, DraftaholicsAnonymous.com, and you can click on the feedback link and get in contact with us there. So if you or your store would like to be part of one of these videos, just get in contact. Thanks again, Sammy.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.